give you money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine, unable to see the true horror around you.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty and grace. Whitechapel is not...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest, although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town. My words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nithercott.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
I'll leave you alone, sir. Good evening, miss. I know what you're thinking. I know you understand. Very well.
Protection against malevolence and...
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always...
I am Dr.
A sign?
Do you know...
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane.
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
So you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fibre.
I have heard enough.
Welcome, sir.
I am Dr. Reed. I would...
Doctor? Interesting.
Have you heard of a
Nurse Crane. So the bitch really is a nurse, then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes. Those bloody immigrants should know their place, eh?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war,
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Goodbye for now. Hello, young man. I'm Dr. Reed, and I would like to ask...
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people...
Your father is worried about you, boy.
So my father actually worries about me, then? Even my dreams are soaked with glue.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered.
Do you know Nurse...
Yes, I know her. She came here to examine me when I was very sick.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
You have a roof over...
That's exactly what my father says.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not...
Speak...
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Goodbye, young man.
Even my dreams are soaked with gloom.
It's locked, all right.
You?
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her.
Could you please tell me more?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrant.
Can I offer you my medical...
The name is Colossus
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson. Good evening, Harry.
Sure.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So,
I'm not bothered.
do you need any medical...
Yes, I do.
You'll feel better with this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Goodbye, young man.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town?
Sorry, I'm...
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
I will see you later.
Not...
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah,
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby.
I don't know much about the man. He's very cool.
He never goes out.
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was...
Really?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting...
He has no relative?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nithercott.
Where can I find?
He spends most of his time lurking around.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter. Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Don't be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling.
All right then, but be quick.
Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from.
I'm sure you could have found another job.
And when exactly was the last time you looked for a job? Or worried about the rent, or what, or when you were going to eat?
Goodbye, miss. Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. If you want to talk to Dorothea, you must go...
We've not been formally introduced. May I ask your name and occupation, sir?
I am Darius Petrescu. I'm here to keep snitches and spies away from Dorothea. And I also run this little print shop.
Do you have any family left, Mr. Petrescu? Children or grandchildren?
Who knows? I have abandoned my people for so long, they might as well be dead. As dead as I am for them.
Don't be embarrassed, sir. If you must know, my own father disappeared.
It's quite awkward to talk about our families like this.
Goodbye, Mr. It's locked, all right. It's locked. Hello, Mr. Petrescu.
Cordial.